Hello guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. So in the last part we saw that some basic commands of Docker files, okay, and we saw that how we can build new images, run the container, okay. Then after that we have removed the containers and images as well through the command lines, okay. So this kind of basic things have done in the previous part, okay. So this is the part fourth, okay. And if you are watching this video for the first time, so I will request you that please start it from the part one, okay. And you will get to know each steps one by one, okay. And each video will be around 20 to 25 minutes, okay. So it won't take much time for you. Within one day you will get an idea, basic idea of the Docker, okay. And in the today's session we will see how we can create an ASP.NET Core application which is Dockerfile enabled, okay. Yes, you are heard it right, that whenever trying to create the application through the Visual Studio, there will be a checkbox we will found there that we can enable the Docker containerization, okay, at the point of creating the application, okay. And I will show you how we can do this, and where the this checkbox we can found, okay. And in that Docker file we will found some written statements as well, okay. So that and I will explain you each statements one by one, okay, thoroughly as well, so that we will get to know the basics of the Docker statements that we have done in the last part, okay. So let's see how we can do the steps and how we can manage the things as well, okay. So here is the Docker desktop application and you know it very well. Okay. So let's see how we can do this. So this is my Visual Studio 2022. Okay. And if I am trying to create a new application, new web API application. Okay. So simply not web API, I will create MVC application. Okay. Then after this, I will click the next. Okay. And I suppose I will name it as a Docker integrated like this, or just click the next, okay. Or after this we will see whenever you will land on this page, okay, then you have to check this box as enable container support, okay. Container operating systems should be Linux, okay. And the container build type should be Docker file, okay. So after this, whenever you will create this application, okay, then it will do the some internal processing, okay. And there you will found a Docker file, okay, with the some written statements, okay. And I will explain you each statements one by one that we have discussed in the last part, okay. Last part 3, okay. So let's see. And guys, I just want to remind you that please subscribe my YouTube channel and share this video to your friends, your colleagues, your network as well, and hit the like button, okay. And I just want to remind you that I have created an Instagram page, okay, with the name of F2 with Rohan, okay. With the same username you will find me on Twitter as well, okay. So go there and follow me there, okay. And if you have any queries, then you can ask me directly on such platforms, okay. And yeah, so I have successfully created an application, okay. Let me close this overview page, okay. And this is my Docker file, okay, like this. And whenever you will click over there, okay, then you will found that pre-written uh, Docker statements in the Docker file, okay. And you have seen that I haven't created any Docker file, and I haven't write anything in that file, okay. It is automatic generated, okay. So let me explain you one each statement one by one, okay. So this is the from statement, okay. And I am taking the Docker image names as a Microsoft.com .NET ASP.NET version 8. Okay, and I created the as a alias as a batch. Okay, then my user is app UID. Okay, and app it will be my working directory. Okay, and I will expose my application on port number 8080. Okay, and this is my the port number of Docker containerization. Okay, and while you scroll down, then you will see I am I am accessing the Docker image, which is SDK version 8. Okay, and I will put the name as a build. Okay, and after this the argument. Okay, and in the last part I forgot to explain you this statement. It is the argument statement in the Docker file where we pass the arguments. Okay, uh, in the Docker file. Okay, so in this case my argument will be I have created an argument. Okay, such like variables in the program enables. Okay, so this is my build configuration, and the value is release. Okay, so build configuration should be released there. Okay, and after this my working directory will be source. Okay, working directory copy and run command that creates the separate layers. Okay, right, it works in the layer form. Okay, so please keep these things in your mind as well. And I will copy the content from uh, the Docker integrated folder, and after this this is my cs approach file. Okay, and then after this what I will do, I will copy this thing to uh, Docker integrated folder. Okay, then I will run a .NET command, which is a .NET restore. Okay, and this restore command will restore my all the NuGet packages. Okay, and I will copy everything. Okay, from the source to destination like this. Okay, and after this my current work directory will be Docker integrated. Okay, and suppose this folder is not created in the source folder, so work directory will automatically create a new folder with the name of this. Okay, and after this I will run another .NET command, which it will build my application. Okay, through the cs approach file, and then the command is .NET build. Then I will I will build my CS approach file. Okay, and my build configuration will be release version. Okay, not a debug mode as well. Okay, and this is my this is my target directory in the app folder, in the build folder. Okay, after this, then after this what I'm doing here, I'm creating a separate layer. And okay, so this is my build alias. Okay, which I have already tell you that if you want to give some alias, okay, then you have to use the as. That's it. Name an alias to the another alias. Okay, so it's not a big deal. Okay, and this is my new argument, which is build configuration. It will be released again. Okay, or after this I will publish my code, I will publish my project. Okay, with the some configuration, with the release configuration. Okay, and in the final what I will do, I will just copy my content from the publish folder to the app publish folder. Okay, and dot will be used as a entire content. Okay, and this is my the entry point. Okay, and my entry point of definitely will be application.dll. Okay, so like this how the things are will work in the docker file. Okay, and these statements we have discussed in the previous part. Okay, and I have elaborated all the things that we have discussed in the last part. Okay, and so in this part I have explained you each statements with the example, with the live example in front of you. Okay, so don't worry guys. Okay, so like this we have created the uh, docker file. Okay, and it is auto generated docker file. Okay, and and it will be helpful while we are creating the new fresh applications. Okay, so make sure if you want to integrate the docker containerization, then while the creating the application you have to just click like you have to just check the that checkbox, okay, then you will get your docker file, your production ready docker file, okay, and you can use this docker file directly as well, okay. Or let me show you that how we can run this docker file, okay, run this application through the docker file, okay. So at this moment you will see there that container. So if I just run this application, okay, so it will start working on it, okay, and it will do the some internal processing for the docker as well, okay, and it will run the some docker commands internally, okay, and I will show you each commands one by one, okay, and make sure that when whenever you are trying to running this application, okay, so make sure that this docker desktop application should be open there, okay, otherwise you won't be able to start this application as well, okay. So because like it is like it is necessary while you are working, like while you are running the application through the docker image, okay, so make sure that your docker desktop should be opened, okay. So like this you can see that some docker commands, okay, and it is doing everything automatically, okay, and you don't need to do anything while you like while you running the application and while you trying to run this application, okay. So you don't need to anything, okay, and it will be done automatically, okay. So I hope you have learned such a good thing, okay, about the docker, okay. And from the part 1 to part 3 we have discussed the basics of the docker, okay. Like in the part first we have seen that installation process of the docker, okay, and part first is very necessary. After this we have discussed part 2 and part 3. In these two parts we have discussed the basic commands of the docker. There we have created the basic images, okay, then we pulled in the images from the docker hub as well, okay. And in the part 2 we have created the our first docker image, okay, which we like which was hello world, okay. So this kind of things we have done in these parts, okay, and the main content is started from the part 4, okay. And you have seen that the auto generated docker file, okay. I will tell you in this part that how we can create the docker file in the already existing project, okay. And so should continue in this video, okay. Like you shouldn't skip any steps while you're watching this video, okay. So please stick with this video, with this session as well, okay. So let's see. Okay, so I think my application is started now, okay. So it is loading there, so something else, okay. Or if you see there, then you will found that a new image is created there, which name is the docker integrated, okay, and tag as the dev, okay, and image id is there, okay. So these kind of things you will found while this application is running, okay. See, so application is run successfully there, okay, in the web browser, okay, on the port of 30 to 769, okay. So I hope you have seen that how the Docker works in the Visual Studio, okay, while you are working with the like directly. So let's see how we can. So let me show you something very interesting thing, okay. Then you like if you go there, okay, like in the image section, okay. So like this, okay. So you will found that that uh, that my project name is docker integrated, okay. So this kind of basic things you will found here, okay, and the details of the docker image, okay. So this kind of things you will found in the details section, okay. And this is my layers section, okay. And you will see that how many layers are working for this application, okay. So there are 12 layers, okay. And after the successfully completion these 12 layers, okay, so that after this your application will work, okay. So this this kind of things, this kind of steps we have done in this like till now, okay. Now the main part is to explain you that how we can create our own um, file manually. Okay, and I have written Docker statement already. Okay, so you don't need to worry about anything. Okay, and I will just copy and paste these things. Okay, and I will explain you these things as well. Okay, or and I just want to tell you that everything is working fine. Okay, or yes, so this is the first step how we can work with the Docker file in the ASP.NET Core. Okay, so this is the this is the scenario where we can work with the Docker file in while you were while you are creating the fresh projects. Okay, so now moving to the next thing that suppose uh, that I have already uh, existing project. Okay, and then how we can do this. Okay, and if you just reload this page, then you will see that the page is not working. Okay, because we have closed the application. Okay, or just close this page. Okay, or after this while you go there. Okay, simply we will delete this image, and okay, and I don't need this image anymore. Or in the container section there is no any container as well. Okay, so just minimize this thing. Okay, and let me create a new application. Okay, without the without Docker enabling. So, okay, so just go to the suppose how I can do this thing without Docker enabling. Okay, then Docker manual. Okay, I will put this name. Okay, and just click next, or make sure that this is off there. Okay, I will just create the application in the .NET Ed. Okay, and suppose that at this moment my application is already there. Okay, already exist. Okay, okay, so after this, what I am trying to do, I am trying to add this application in the Docker containerization. Okay, and how I can add the Docker file and how the things will work. Okay, so let me show you the things. Okay, and how we can start it one by one. Okay, so first open this project in the solution in the file explorer. Okay, so this is my file explorer. Okay, so like this. Or after this, what I will do, I will uh, go to this command prompt bit time. I will open this project in the VS Code. Okay, then I will create the Docker file. Okay, so it will be very helpful for me like this. Okay, I will just close this thing, or just add a new file like this. So Docker, name it simply as a Docker file. That's it. Okay, and you have to I will paste every line one by one, and I will explain you each steps one by one. Okay, that I have already written there. Okay, so this is the first line. Okay, I will explain this thing. Okay, so this is in the first line. This is my from statement. I am trying to access in the image from the Docker hub. Okay, and I put the name alias name as the build. Okay, after this my next line will be work directory. Okay, so my work directory will be source folder. Okay, and after this, what I will do, I will just simply I will just copy the things. Okay, uh, from the root folder, root project to the next folder. Okay, and after this, what I will do, I will run the .NET restore command. Okay, so this will restore my all packages, and I will copy the entire thing like this. Okay, so this is my base directory. Okay, this is my destination directory. Okay, and whenever you will publish your code, publish your uh, folder. Okay, or next, what I will do, I will just create a new layer. Okay, and in the new layer, for the I will make uh, like I will run the project, okay, like this. So this is my work directory which I am targeting right now, okay. Or I will copy the entire content from the uh, base to the destination container, okay, not content, destination folder, okay. And this is my entry point, okay. So definitely whenever you work with the any of application, any of the .NET application, then your .dll will be a entry point of your .NET application, okay. So this kind of that in that way, how we can create the .NET like Dockerfile in the existing .NET core projects, okay. And it depends on the versions as well, okay. So if you are working with the .NET 6, .NET 7, .NET 10, .NET 9, okay, so you can change it manually, okay. So uh, in this way we work in the Docker file in the existing projects or the new or fresh created projects, okay. So I hope you have got an idea about how we can work with the uh, Docker with the ASP.NET Core, okay. So I hope you have learned such a very good thing, okay. And we will go deep dive into the further parts, okay. And I think yeah, I will create one two more videos on this topic, okay. And after those videos we will finish the this topic, this chapter, okay. And we will start a new topic like new content and then and new topic as well, okay. So I hope you have got an idea, and okay. Or and I have simplified this thing as well, okay. So you don't need to worry about anything, okay. If you have any issues, and if you that like if you feel that this is the like you are getting some confusion, okay. So I will tell you that please watch the part 2 and part 3 again, okay. Then you will get the idea about the Docker commands, Docker or Docker's file statements, okay. After this you will get an idea about these things, that what I am doing here, and what and why I'm writing these statements, okay. So I hope you love this session, you love this video as well, okay. So thank you for watching this video till here. And guys, I just want to remind you that please subscribe my YouTube channel and share this video to your friends or colleagues or network as well, and hit the like button. Or I have created an Instagram page, uh, F2 with Rohan, with the same username. You will find me on the Twitter as well, okay. So go there and follow me on this platform, okay. In the last slide you have seen my LinkedIn profile, okay. So just add me in your LinkedIn profile, okay. And whenever you got any issues, any doubts, and any queries, okay, so just ask me there, and I will definitely I will reply back to you within few minutes, okay. So you don't need to worry about anything, okay. Or guys, I just want to tell you that my SP playlist is already going there, okay. And if you feel that that you stuck in the SQL concepts, okay. And if you are going to appear in the interviews, backend interviews, or front full stack interviews, okay. So uh, go through this playlist, okay. And definitely you will get the basic idea about the SQL, okay. Till then, take care guys, bye bye, have a good day.